Hi, this is Renee, and welcome to my channel, whether it's TikTok or YouTube. I just heard some disturbing news today relating to a little boy that couldn't really speak and I guess subjected to autism or either being autistic. It really doesn't matter. A child is a child and should not be disrespected, especially in a classroom. I wanted to cry like that little kid did, because you can hear everything that was happening. That's good that this mother trusted the instincts that God gave her, and she put a camera hidden in his hair that nobody could see. They were saying all kind of bad things about a child that cannot speak. And you could hear everything that was going on in that classroom. And it's a shame to say that the man was white and using racial slurs towards a little child that can't defend themselves, can't speak back because the mother said he couldn't really talk. Whether he could or not, was that necessary? No, it was not. I look at that little child as my little child. A little child of my race, but not blood related. Either way it goes, that was wrong. And then she said that there were other teachers in that room that allowed this man to do that, and still nothing was done. What does that say exactly about people? I am very, very upset about this. I'm reminded of slavery like in a long time ago. I hate to keep saying that, but I said it before in a video. If we do not watch it, we're going back to slavery. But ain't nobody putting this person in slavery, because I'm going to fight just like everybody else. Because my life matters to me. My family life matters to me. Even at the age that I am now, this disgusts me, and I'm still a fighter, thank God, and I'm going to keep on fighting, because this mess is wrong. What if it was the other way around, and it was a black person saying all kind of bad things to an autistic child that couldn't talk, and they were white? Not everybody is racist. I get that, and I know that, but I done said it numerous times before. We have people undercover. KKK did not disappear. Some of them are out in the open and don't care who see them. Some of them have been assigned undercover as doctors, lawyers, judges, police officers. And I can go on and on. Not everybody is that way, but there are a lot of people that are. And that's what we need to be careful for. This is not back in the day where we allow things to happen to us and our family members, and we just keep quiet so they can hurt us more, and then we keep quiet so they can hurt us more. We have a voice. We're supposed to be free in this country to use our voice, protect our families, even if they're not going to protect us. How sickening and rude is that? Back in the day, they used to let their little children watch our people get burned alive. They got pictures of that in the history books. I done went to college. I done went to the university, and I saw all of this, and I can't believe somebody really took a picture watching somebody else that's a human being, regardless of their color, die and be burned alive, and y'all stand there with the smell, the odor, and you got little kids on the side watching their family member get burned alive in front of another race. And that's okay. That's human. To see a human being get hurt, animal get hurt, child get hurt, women get hurt, men get hurt, and we just watch it and have no remorse whatsoever. I know everybody out there that's listening to me. We all have different feelings and reactions to things. My kids keep telling me that, Mom, you've been like that. No, God, that's a song, God made me who I am, right? Well, then he made me who I am. And I believe in fighting for what is right. But you can't do it by yourself. Now, I have God, but there are other people out there that can say something. These laws, these rules, these regulations to allow people to get away with basically everything, and then they have it now in the schools. How do I know that? I just learned about some teaching through a study. What the board says can be instructed to our children. What the state legislatures decide on what should be instructed to our children, and how lengthy and long it is when they go to school. I pray to God that it's not about freaking money. We're letting this world decide on how we live, how we feel, what we think. We have no rights. Let them put it that way. And a lot of us will just sit back and not do nothing and just watch it. Maybe it's good sometimes that we're not in certain areas, like what happened to that little bitty boy. If I would have seen that, you think I would have just stood around and just watched? Even if that person was not white, you think I'm going to sit around and watch somebody else, regardless of color, mistreat a little child, regardless of color, regardless of being autistic, just a child, period. Start monitoring your children. If they're not happy with school, or they're coming home upset, or either shy, quiet, crying, something is wrong with that picture. If we love our kids look to us to protect them. My children are grown, and God will still allow me to protect them and my grandkids, because I love them and I care about them. This is my family. You have no right to put your hands on my child and do whatever you want to with my child. I stand with that woman. Yes, we need cameras in the classrooms. We need security in the schools that detect metal. We put money in every doggone thing else in this here world except the protection of our children. And do we monitor and scan these people that we hire as teachers? Yes, she's right. They need to be investigated, each and every one of them. Because why would you just stand there and watch somebody mistreat a child? You don't want nobody doing it to your child. I pray to God that a lot of us will wake up and start paying attention at what's happening around us. Some people got the mentality, oh, it ain't happening to me, so I don't worry about that. But you know how that saying goes, what goes around comes around, what goes around comes around. I don't wish that on nobody. We should have concern for other people. Children need our protection. They didn't ask to be born. But when you got loving and caring parents willing to fight, and her holding back her tears, I didn't hold back mine. Because I'm tired of this state, these cities, and this entire country allowing more things to happen to us than anybody else in the world. And they don't do a doggone thing about it. Like they're separate. They protect themselves. When I say it, I don't know if y'all seen that video, but we are still in a form of slavery. It's just worded differently. Some of us old people know what we are talking about. And what affects us now will affect the younger generation later if they don't do anything or say anything about it now. Please, young people, please don't let AI and a whole lot of other stuff tell you what to do with your life and how you do it and when you do it.